Okay, Nicholas Jobson, script, product testing, participant, Valerie Ray. Okay. Question one. From the eyes of a reader, do you think that what I have, do you think my product has connected to the theme? No, the theme of dreams and nightmares.
Definitely, yes. It's like a slightly misshapen situation that a dream would bring,
Mm-hmm.
and trying to get out of it, and other things occur that you can't move, and that is how a dream is. It's sort of there's no sort of real logic about it, but it's brilliantly done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you, granted, you're not part of the selected target audience. The target audience I selected for this product was an age range of 16 to 25. Do you believe that this product is suitable for such an age range, or do you feel like it should be extended, such as from what your point of view is?
I do think there's a lot of people would get a lot of interest out of it, regardless of their age, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think it can cover a wider audience, actually, age-wise.
Okay.
Mm.
As one of the strong points of this, piece, how did you find the characters? Did you understand their wants and desires? Did you understand their characterization quite well? Mainly focusing on the main characters of Saito and Errol right now, other than the villains of the piece.
It's typical of a dream where you have your very best friend, and each is trying to look after the other,
mm-hmm.
and they are in this dilemma of peculiar things happening to them. But no, I think that it works well together. Works well. It is very good.
Okay. It's a bit like what? Sorry, say again.
A bit like Alice in Wonderland, where all the characters are doing unusual things. You know, it's not like your friend next door. We're not for tea. You're having a Mad Hatter's tea party and things like that. Where in this dream, it is like a dreamlike situation where you feel that you're trying to run and you can't run. Some of the scenarios of their difficulties is that things keep changing. You know, 1 minute there was a house there, and the next not. The next minute they turn around and the scenery's changed. That's how a dream is. So they've got it well.
Structure-wise, this is just structure-wise. Did you notice that basically this was intention of trying to break up so you can see what more characters are doing at once, but also sort of keep up the whole thing of disorderment that people normally have when dreaming. The way how I structured it is I went from one person's dream to another person's dream and then back to the other's dream. Did you catch on to that, or?
I didn't catch on to be two dreams, but I caught on to the fact that your two main characters have been placed into two different situations, as if they'd lost each other. But that's what dreams are, you know. Like you turn around and your friend is not there, and you know, so you're having to worry or fend for yourself, and at the same time look for your friend. and yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I didn't realise it had gone off into two different dreams. I thought it was a continuation of the one dream, but they've divided themselves, yes, by dream streams.
Okay. Final question. Do you believe that there could be any way of improving said piece? Like any improvements that could be made?
The only perhaps improvement would be right before you even start reading the piece, and to explain
Have a
little
brief
more
synopsis.
that this is a dream that has come to your characters.
Okay.
I know sometimes it's not good just to explain it. People should see it for themselves. But once they understand that your characters have gone into dream, they can liken to it quicker than perhaps I did.
Okie dokie. Okay, so
Because what you said, what I read, and I was following it through, and then it dawned on me that they were in a dreamland, if you like, or an Alice in Wonderland land, and then, like you said afterwards, that it was a dream state.
Okay, so explain.
Well, you could just say casually.
Yeah, casually.
And so they dreamed, or so there was a dream, or just even words, the dream of something,
Okay. So, like on the scene headings, put the dream.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Final question, last question. Did you enjoy it?
I did, very much. I thought you were very clever, speaking in what would be their language and writing it down as you did, and then reverting back to our English speaking. So from the characters as animals, if you like, or what are they?
Bestial races, lizard people.
Lizard people, and then it was very good, very well put together.
Okay, thank you. Nicholas Jobson, script product testing, take 2. Okay. So, as from the point of view of a reader, do you think this product I have done connects with the set theme of Dreams and Nightmares?
Yes.
Any other?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You fit with the theme well. You can tell.
Theme,
Okay.
yes.
Question 2. The base target audience that I wrote the script for was primarily towards males in an age range of 16 to 25.
Yeah.
Would you say this is suitable, or would you say that I feel like it's a different target audience, or more people can enjoy it than that?
I would feel like people younger might be able to enjoy it. It's not too violent or anything.
Okay. What about gender-wise? Do you think it'd be suitable for females as well as males?
I think it would mainly be aimed at males, stereotypically.
Okay.
Just because.
Okie dokie.
Reaction.
As a strong point of this piece, I was focusing on characters and how the characters were done and made and all that. How did you find them? Did you find the two main characters believable, likable? Would you enjoy reading more about them? Or
Probably want to read more about them. I think that their personality traits are quite clearly shown. And you can tell the difference between the two of them. Quite individual.
Okay. How's the dialogue in it, by the way? That's just a side question, because I'm not sure how I write dialogue well.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought the characters could have had separate ways of speaking more.
Say again?
Yeah, I think their way of speaking could have been more individual.
Fair enough. Do you think there's any way... Do you think there's anything you can say that this piece reminds you of, or anything? Like, does it remind you of anything in particular?
I'm trying to think.
If you can't think of anything.
like an episode of Adventure Time.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
got a similar setting.
Okay. Thank you.
Similar themes.
Last question. Was the story understandable structure-wise? And if no, or if no to any of these questions, do you have any other ideas of how I can improve?
I thought it was pretty good structure-wise. I like how it sort of did a full turn at the end with the same creature coming back.
Okay.
That was cool.
Is there any way I could improve in any way?
I'm trying to think. I don't know, other than making the characters' dialogue a little bit more unique, or like their way of speaking. I can't really think of anything too much.
Okay, thank you very much. Nicholas Jobson, script product testing, person 3, Luke. Okay, so you've read the script.
Yes.
First of all, what did you think?
It was creative. I liked the direction you took with it, and it wasn't just a standard dream sequence sort of script or dream characters. There were real characters in a fantasy world that involved dreaming as part of the subplot, not just the main source of what the story revolves around.
Okay. Okay. So, in your opinion, do you think it fitted with the set theme of dreams and nightmares?
Yeah.
Quite well. Okay. So my base target audience for this was males in the working class of ages around 16 to 25.
Okay.
After doing some more reading and hearing back from some others, I've decided to lower that. Would you agree or disagree?
I would agree.
Yeah. You'd agree? Lower it down a bit?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
I think it depends on the person though, as well. At the age range, I'd say is pretty accurate in that regards. But this sort of story isn't for everyone. But it is good.
Fair enough. Right. Third question. As a strong point of this piece, I was focusing on basically characters and pretty much. How did you find the characters? Did you find them believable?
Very
enjoyable?
believable. The dialogue was. It was easy to envision how these characters were saying what they were saying to what they were saying, and in the context they were saying it in. You made that very clear in your script.
Thank you. I'm normally not the best with dialogue, but thank you. Okay, question 4. Do you think there's anything in particular that the script reminds you of the piece? Exactly. I mean, example, my nan, who did product testing for me, spoke about how it reminded her a little bit of Alice in Wonderland and how the characters sort of were dreaming, but at the same time it was a very reality-warped dream state.
I'd say we wouldn't relate too much to many other things I've watched because it seems so original that I can piece like just what it would look like in my head to some shows and TV shows that are just completely unrelated, but nothing set in stone of just one thing I can relate it to. It's an original story.
Okay. Was the story understandable structure-wise? Just because I was reading through it and I wasn't entirely sure if it would be understandable to most people.
Yeah.
Okay, it was understandable in structure. Lastly, do you think there are any good ways of how I could improve my product? I mean, I'm a writer trying to get better at it, so constructive criticism is always needed.
I'd just say practice. Like,
Practice.
I'd say annotate it, and if you feel like you could add a bit of dialogue or improve a bit of dialogue or scene or structure, go for it. Just go over and practice more and more.
Okay,
And the rest will fall into place.
Okay, that's it. Thank you for
That's
your
it.
time. Yep.
That's one.
Cool. Rightio. Okay. Nick, script, product testing, take 4. Yeah, take 4, Jack. Right. So, as a reader, do you believe that this here product connects with the set theme of Dreams and Nightmares?
Yes, I do.
You do? Any expansion on that? Or?
Not really.
Not really, just you do?
Because-
Okay, that's what I need. Okay, second question. Base target audience wise, I planned for this to be of age range of working class males from the ages of 16 to 25. Would you agree this is suitable? From a few things I've been told that it could be it's suitable, but at the same time more closely towards youngers, or maybe even just an all-purpose.
I feel like you could maybe go slightly younger. I do believe that you can reach that older audience as well, but I feel like it can also reach younger audiences as well. I also feel like it could reach a female audience, since you don't have your typical male characters, considering they're both lizards, and you take that element out of it. It does make it more approachable to a female audience as well.
Okay, thank you. Third question. Strong point of this piece that I was trying to focus on creating were characters. How did you find them? Were they enjoyable, believable? Did you like the characters?
Yeah, I did enjoy the characters actually. I particularly enjoyed the character Errol. I find that he had some good lines in that script.
He is the comic relief. Right, so anything else about the other characters? Maybe Saito? How did you find Saito? Because I've heard Errol is the fan favourite right now.
Well, I find that Saito's character works well alongside Errol as well.
It was like
I feel like
a contrast piece.
Yeah, I feel like Saito balances out the silliness of Errol with a bit more seriousness.
Yeah.
And I feel like if he were to have more time on his own, he'd probably need a bit more development, maybe, because after reading it, I understood more about Errol than Saito.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, at the end of it, with this giant lizard monster thing,
Or the mole.
I personally didn't know where that came from.
It started off at the beginning. That was going to
No,
be.
not the mole. The attack in the small cottage.
Oh, that. Okay. Fair enough. So, question 4. In honesty, like, did you find this piece to remind you of anything else in honesty? Like, things else you've seen or read?
There was 2 things. It was reminded me of Adventure Time, first of all, but also it was reminded me slightly of Regular Show.
Regular Show?
In the way that they had these serious threats of danger, and also these dark scenes, but in a light context.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Question 5. Did you find the story understandable, like in structure-wise? Because I had some people get a little confused through reading it. They weren't entirely sure when the dreams actually started happening. This is my nan.
No, I understand it. I feel like the beginning is a bit unclear, but I feel like that works because you're eased into it, just like the characters are eased into it.
Mm-hmm. Beware, this isn't supposed to be like a pilot. It's supposed to be sort of like a set off on, like, the pilot's already happened. This is a new misadventure. Last question, and this is mainly because I'm a writer trying to improve my writing. Do you think there are any way of how I could improve it?
If we're starting from a technical standpoint, I'd say that some of the grammar might need to be improved, because I understand that for dialogue, some words are purposefully misspelt.
Yes.
But I also find that when it comes to just notes from the writer, some things were also misspelt. Some sentences had punctuation where it shouldn't be. It made it a little difficult to read. And then from a narrative standpoint, I feel like it all makes sense. I feel like actually describing the characters physically could be a bit of a help, because I had the characters explained to me before reading as well. But I feel like if you had come in without knowing anything about the characters, for example, the line where it says that Errol sits on Saito's shoulder, I can understand how for anyone who doesn't understand the physical attributes, they could probably be very confused.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much for your